Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to Marif Online Education Fair. Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to Marif Online Education Fair. My name is Hassan from International Marif Agency in Istanbul. Today, our guest university is from Europe, also a member of European Union country. We invite American University of Malta, and Mr. İlker Yıldız, the Director of Marketing and Admission, will be with us today. During the presentation, there will be no question part. No questions will be received. After the presentation, you are free to type your questions by using the chat part of YouTube channel. And now, without further ado, here is our special guest speaker, Mr. İlker. Mr. İlker's speech is yours now.
Hello, dear students, and hello, my dear friend Hassan. First of all, I need to thank you to invite me in this nice event, virtual fair. I would like to share with you my screen, and I will show you two videos and one presentation. Why? You can ask me why two videos, because first of all, the first video will be about Malta, because sometimes I felt this from many different people. I need to explain, we need to explain where is Malta exactly, how is the country, and then we will explain with video to the university. So let me share my screen first with you. Yes, this is the first video about Malta. Where is Malta? Why Malta is the most one of the most popular location in Europe for language school, for education. You will see now. Yes, it was Malta, and right now it's about American University of Malta, the video.
In the midst of the Mediterranean Sea, a unique academic experience awaits the next generation of global scholars. Basking in the warmth of the Maltese sun, the American University of Malta offers the best of a North American education on a European island, rich in history and vital to today's highways of trade, technological innovation, and finance. Engineer Hani Salah began to implement this long-standing vision to build a university of higher learning in 2015. Several potential sites in a number of countries were considered, but the focus fell on Malta as the ideal place. Once the plan to create the university was established, the complex process to obtain a license and accreditation began in 2015. In September 2016, the license to operate AUM and accreditation of its degree programs were granted by the National Commission for Further and Higher Education. With the license in hand, the university undertook to hire the individuals needed to recruit students and to deliver the degree programs. In May 2016, work began on site at Dock 1. Historically, this dockyard used to service the ships of the Royal Navy. Those pieces in place, AUM welcomed its first cohort of students and began operations in the fall of 2017. For more than 5,000 years, the Grand Harbor of Malta has been a crossroad of civilizations. Today, AUM is a crossroads of ideas and innovative thinking, providing the wisdom of the past to those who will explore the expanding opportunities of the present. It stands today as a state-of-the-art university campus that includes ultra-modern features while recalling the history of its location and the courage of a people who held the island against the might of the Axis powers. Today, the AUM offers multiple undergraduate degrees in business, computer science, gaming, and engineering. We are well on our way to offering 11 undergraduate degree programs and 2 master's degrees, and many more will follow. What you are seeing today is only the beginning of this ambitious venture. Already much has been accomplished, and much more will be achieved with an overall investment in excess of 100 million euros. We are committed to meeting the stringent conditions stipulated in the contract with government. That is to complete all phases of the project by 2025 and attracting 4,000 students within the subsequent 4 years. AUM is destined to become a world-class American-styled university within a European Mediterranean setting, recognized as an innovative, student-centered place of reflection and learning. Our graduates will possess an entrepreneurial spirit, a global view, and bring an ethical perspective to the use and development of new technological futures.
Yes. Again, welcome to my presentation, my dear students, and all the audience of this presentation. American University of Malta. This is İlker Yıldız. I'm the Marketing and Admission Director of the university. Our university is located in Malta. Many candidates, prospective students are asking me sometimes, where is Malta? Malta is just south of the Italy. It's actually a Mediterranean island. It's so small island, but it's lovely island, I can say. And a European nation known for historic sites, as underwritten in the presentation. The capital city is Valletta, is the most of the one of the most historical places I ever visited, actually. The member of European Union, which means that is in the Schengen zone and Eurozone, Malta as a country. 10 reasons to study in Malta. Well, I came in Malta 8 months ago. Of course, 8 months is not a long period to understand the country, all the culture, the society. But Malta is a small country, and one of the videos you could see, maybe you can remember, 316 kilometers square, the whole island size, which is so small actually. That is why it's so how can I say, live country. You can see every day you can see same people, and that became actually the nice friendship as a family atmosphere in the country. Even of course this is kind of exaggeration, but you can understand when I explain more. Top 10 reasons to study in Malta. First of all, Malta is an English speaker country. English is the official language. Of course, Maltese people has their own language. Maltese language is a language between mixed of Italian, English, and Arabic language with Latin alphabet. However, Malta almost 200, 300 years under British colonization. That is why their official language in English. And I can say that in Eurozone, Malta is the only country, almost not only Ireland, except Ireland, Republic of Ireland, but one of the cheapest country to live, to afford the country. English is the official language. The second part is job opportunities in a growing economy. This is for sure true, actually. Malta, especially for the students, it's too easy to find a job because this island is a touristic island. 300 days is sunny days, and all around the world, people are coming here. While you're studying, number three, work while studying, you can find easily job for your pocket money. After your graduation, you can find job again because many of the international companies branches in the Europe, Malta. This is another nice opportunity for students. Number four, one of the safest countries of the EU. This is for sure true because since 8 months, I feel myself safe. When you check Times of Malta, the newspapers in Maltese media, you can see that there is no public problem, violence. You don't see this kind of unfortunate news from the media, Maltese media. And of course, multicultural community. There are many people from many different countries. As you see, I'm from Turkey. Even in the university, we have Americans, French people, Maltese, Turkish people, Russian. The whole country is like this. Is actually it's kind of the mix of the culture. Number six, a rich history and architecture. Yeah, this is the most one of the most important thing for me actually because I love history. I love architecture. All island, all country is full of history and different historical architecture. Even you lost your way, you can see and you can maybe there is just a house, small disc, small street. You can see the historical places. You can see the historical, let's say, special architecture style from 500 years old, 600 years old. This is amazing. That's why you can take nice photos in everywhere, and you can visit many museums and different historical places in the island. Number seven, yes, one of the most affordable EU countries. Yes, in the almost end of the presentation, you will see that because I will give some numbers, some prices for the Maltese life living cost, and you will see that yes, this country is affordable. And I can say because I live Germany, I used to live in the United States, and I can say that yes, Malta is one of the affordable EU country. Number eight, great year-long climate. As I said, 300 days sunny. Number nine, connection of 26 other Schengen countries. Yes, because of the European Union, you will feel this. Number 10, festivals and active nightlife. Yes, as a student, you won't be bored because every day, every single day, there's a fireworks festival. There's a food cuisine festival. There are many festivals. In 1 year, 365 days and almost 365 festivals we have in this nice island. And American University of Malta. Why choose American University of Malta? This is a good question for all students, actually. First of all, Malta doesn't have many options like in other big European countries. This is a truth. This is a reality. I don't say something against this, but generally in Europe, as you know, that the education is 3 years, the bachelor education, the French universities, German universities. But American University of Malta, it has American style education, offers American style education, which means that 4 years. What is the difference? You can think that, 1 year I will lose. No. The first year, we have general education courses. What does it mean? It is a kind of special year regardless you are studying engineering or business, you will get basic courses: psychology, sociology, physics, biology. Doesn't matter your major. What is the advantage of these courses? We in our language actually we say general culture. Actually, there's the knowledge at the same time that you're increasing your point of view from life. Okay, you might be engineer, but you will have an sociology and psychology education. You will understand life. You will understand the world. You will understand the person as well. That is why this is the main difference between American-style universities than European-style universities. 4 years, 3 years difference. But of course, we have quick facts. Yes, we are just a baby. We can say 2016 established 4 years ago. And the first students came fall 2017, just almost 3 years ago. But or entrepreneur or the chairman, Mr. Hani Salah, Jordanian entrepreneur, he had a vision. Actually, he had a dream. I can say that. He wanted this university, a pearl in Mediterranean Sea, American pearl in Mediterranean Sea. We have 9 right now. We are offering in the video it says 11, but this year we are offering 9 undergraduate programs and 3 graduate programs. One of the programs is game development. The country is a game country, actually, gaming country. I don't say that gambling, actually, but video games. Many of the big video game companies for PlayStation, for computer, for PS, PC, one of their biggest branch, and some of the headquarters located in Malta. At the same time, we have the cybersecurity department program for graduate degree. Next month, October, it's a cybersecurity month recognized by United States. Those kind of departments, those kind of majors are getting more important day by day. Blockchain, software engineering, which we are working on it. So American University of Malta is a new university, but integrate with technology and the historical mentality. Generally, in the marketing 101 courses, they're gonna ask you, okay, what if your brand is become a human? What will be? I can say for American University of Malta is a history professor, but integrated with the technology. Young history professor. Just imagine this example. So this is the location. Borma, our place, actually, we are just here. And when you go from this dock, you will see the Valletta, the capital city. Actually, this is the iconic trees, this place. I don't know, you can see the icon. Mr. Hassan maybe can tell me. You can see my mouse icon.
Yes, we see it.
Yeah. This is 1 city, 2 cities, 3 cities. Actually, the Maltese people say there are 3 cities, and we are located here. And when there is just ferry station here, when you get the ferry, you can go to the Malta capital city of Valletta. Actually, we are so central. We have so central location in the island, and this is the history of this building. This building had a British Navy, was using by the British Navy in World War II. As you see in the presentation, the building restoration included efforts to keep the historic preservation of artifacts within the building. Right now, we have this building. And also, this information is not in the presentation, but with this building, with this renovation and restoration, American University of Malta had won our International Architecture Award this year. This is another proud thing for us. We have right now, actually, just 3 or 4 hours ago, we have newcomers, new students, and we changed. This number changed actually. 23 different countries we have students. Right now we have 27 different countries. Right in this list, you don't see Poland, Slovakia, Greece, United Kingdom, and one more country we had in Europe, Germany. Yes, we have right now 27 different countries, students from 27 different countries. Yeah, this is the idea actually. We want to create an international environment, international education experience, international friendship experience at the same time. Infrastructure, these are details maybe, but is important. There are important details. This is the plan, the main staircase. This is the reception waiting area. Cafeteria. Well, this is, you can ask, what is this? Pumping station. Those pumps in Second World War, actually, they were working. When they operated these pumps, the sea level of the dock was increasing, and the ships will be repaired, and then they will operating these pumps again. That the sea level was increasing, and the ships would go to the Valletta, the Grand Harbor, the whole Mediterranean Sea. Still, we keep them as an original, but they are not working, of course. And this is the cafeteria. The conference room, actually, we call this a meeting room right now. This is not a conference. We have the kind of meeting room, this room. This is student lounge. If student needs to, hang out or spend time in the university, they're using these platforms. This is our balcony. This is our gaming lab. And we are one of the actually we are the first university in Malta who's giving the esports scholarship. If you are interested with esports, if you're a player, if you're a broadcaster, if you're streaming on the games, we have a special scholarship and programs. We have gaming lab. This gaming lab is developing, improving every day. Right now, right here, much better. This photo is from 6 months ago, but right now is much better. Or aim getting the European Champion Cup for the esports. When we are giving the scholarship, like in the United States, if you're a basketball player, you can get a scholarship. And in this program, if you're an esports player, you can get a scholarship. First floor entrance to library, library computers, group meeting rooms in the library, individual meeting room in library. Our library is generally 90% digital library. We don't have so many books. You can see that. You can maybe criticize that. But right now, in the nowadays, digital books, e-books are everywhere, and we have a great sources regarding this. Chemistry lab, computer lab, classrooms, and yes, degrees in 3 major areas: business, engineering, and arts. Business, we have 3 bachelor programs: business administration, business and finance, accounting, and 1 graduate program, MBA, Masters in Business Administration. For engineering, we have bachelor and master's program, 1 master's program, and 5 bachelor programs: industrial engineering, civil engineering, game development, electric communication engineering, mechanical engineering. Game development is not exactly engineering program, actually. I could say that. As you see, this is not game development engineering or something like that, or computer engineering. Game development is between this, between that design and engineering, between communication and engineering. This is a special program. In our website, aum.edu.mt, you can also see the curriculum. You can also see the courses for 4 years for each department. And engineering management is a master's program. Well, it is a new program. Since 5 years, you can see from some universities, different countries, from different countries. For me, actually, I support and I believe this program because engineering management, when you may become an engineer, but management is something different. And with this program, you will get this both education at the same time, management and engineering. Well, I'm proud of this department actually. For arts, graphic design and animation, Chinese language and culture. Yes, we have Chinese language and culture department. What we don't offer this, at least we won't. We will not offer this program since till fall 2021. But after fall 2021, I don't know what will we offer regarding Chinese language and culture department. And the tuition cost. I know this is one of the questionable parts. Everybody is curious about that. Our original price is 9,750 euros for undergraduate per semester, 10,000 euro for graduate per semester. This price will remain most probably 3 or 4 years like this. But we have a merit scholarship, includes everyone. For international students, EU students, Maltese nationals and Maltese permanent residents, different. As you see, 2,500 for international students per semester, 1,500 euros per semester for EU students, and 1,000 euro Maltese nationals and residents per semesters. I know when you see this original price and different than the other price, you may confuse, but I can say that in 5 years, this means that 9,750. After 5 years, within 5 years, our price will be like this per semester. Why? Let me tell you. Our name is American University of Malta, yes, but we don't have American accreditation yet. This is a process. You need at least 7 years to get this accreditation. And we just, operated the university. We just had the first student 2017. First of all, those student needs to graduate 4 years, and after that you can apply for accreditation. And after that you need to wait 2 or 3 years, and then you can get the American accreditation. But for existing student, for current student, it doesn't change anything, because when you have the American University of Malta diploma certificate, 15 years later, let's say, this university get accreditation, your diploma will be an American accreditation diploma. Right now, we are in the European Union accreditation. Our diploma is recognized all European Union and plus all other countries. But American accreditation is a plus. We need time for it. Until that accreditation, we'd reduced our prices. That is why this is a great advantage to get this diploma right now, right here. Intakes, we have 3 intakes: fall, spring, summer. Even, unfortunately, pandemic, COVID-19 affected all the sectors, all the universities as well. We had more intakes actually, fall. August. Okay, you apply, you get acceptance letter, you paid your deposit payment, your fees. You're coming to August, but you couldn't get visa. No problem. You can come October. For January, you couldn't come on January. No problem. You can come on March. No problem. You can come on June. We were doing this, but because of the COVID-19, because of the this atmosphere, we are saying that okay, we have just 3 intakes now. But I'm sure when we pass this catastrophic times, we will have 5 intakes again. Admission process. By the way, Mr. Hassan, am I so fast? How is it?
No, everything is going smoothly, Mr. Ilker. Go ahead.
Okay, because I like to talk. That's the problem.
Yes, we know it. And don't worry about the details, because we are receiving a lot of questions, and then we will forward all questions to you one by one.
Perfect. Admission process. It's actually it's not a big deal for the students, because we are getting many questions how we apply, because some of the students are asking, when they are thinking about United States, are you required GMAT, GRE exams? No, we don't actually. The most important thing for us, your high school degree. I will make this maybe more, undergraduate, secondary school recourse. What does it mean? High school recourse. If you have, of course, SAT or other international exams, will be plus for you. Passport copy and English proficiency proof, IELTS or TOEFL. As you can see on the presentation for undergraduate students, 6.0. It's enough for undergraduate. For TOEFL, 65 out of 120. And for graduate candidates, for TOEFL, 79 is enough. For IELTS, 6.5 is enough to get accepted. So you can ask, I don't have any English proficiency proof. What can I do? In that case, we will give you the conditional acceptance letter, which English for Academic Purposes program, EAP. What does it mean? It means that you will attend our proficiency exam. If you cannot pass, you will study English for Academic Purposes program. It is generally 8 weeks based program. Every session is 8 weeks. It is up to student. Student can study 8 weeks and pass and then start their major, or 16 weeks, which is one semester, or whole year they can study. And the tuition fee for EAP is different actually. 8 weeks, 750 euros. If you just study 8 weeks, you will just pay 750 euros. Then you will start to your main major. An admission review. This is actually so basic thing. First of all, when we get all the applications online actually. When students apply online, we just review their documents. First of all, the documents are full or not, match or not, passport, transcript, certificate. If it's all full, all set up, we will just review, and we are sending them an offer letter. In the offer letter, we are saying to students, okay, you're eligible to study in American University of Malta, but in order to reserve your place, save your place, you need to pay a deposit. Also, in order to get the acceptance letter, which you can use in visa purposes. Since student pays deposit payment, we are sending them the acceptance letter, and they can use this acceptance letter on the embassy to visa purposes. This is visa to enter Malta. This is classical Schengen visa types actually. I need to say one negative thing, unfortunately. Malta doesn't have embassy in many countries. This is a great disadvantage, unfortunately, for us. For the touristic reasons, you can go to Italian embassy to get Maltese visa. Actually, not a Maltese Schengen visa. You are getting touristic Schengen visa. But when you are trying to get in the country as a long-term with a student purposes or long-term purposes, you need to apply Maltese embassy. Unfortunately, there are not many options in different countries. In that case, if one, for example, let's say Jordan doesn't have embassy, Maltese embassy. In that case, if there is a student from Jordan, we are calling Central Visa Unit in Malta. We have friends there, and we are asking them, okay, this is the student, this is the country, what we should do. And then they are saying that, okay, this student can go Turkey, this student can go the nearest embassy to the student, and that student needs to go that country in order to get Maltese visa. This is the maybe biggest and the only negative things, and all these documents actually classical Schengen visa documents we can discuss later. And when visa to stay in Malta, when student comes to Malta, or student affairs department is helping to the students to get resident permits. We are doing many things for students, but of course, students also needs to prepare their documents. But our student affairs manager and the team is guiding them. Living costs, yes, I explained this from the beginning. Malta, yes, the lowest cost living in the European Union. Yes, we can say that when you compare with the how can I say, income and the affordability. 300 for, yes, approximately 300 euro per month you need to, as a student, need to pay for housing. Even this is not 300 because we have dormitory, we have apartment style dormitories, and students needs to pay approximately, when you divide it by the month, 250 euro, sometimes 275 euro. Of course, this depends on the room type. 300 for food expenses, 21 euro for transportation, and 15 euro per telecommunication, like communication expenses. Housing, yes, 2 bedrooms, 1,700, 3 bedrooms, 1,250. I need to explain this. This is not two. When you say 2 bedrooms, is actually wrong. It means that you will leave 2 people in one room, and the other one you will leave 3 people in one room. It's bunk beds and normal beds, and housing cost is per semester. One semester is 4.5 months, and you can see that we were here, and the dormitory is just in Calcutta. I used to live in penthouse there. I like the area actually. It's a nice area. Transportation, 21 euro as a student you are paying, and you can use all the transportation, public transportation, like bus, like ferry. Ferry is a great option, especially if you live in Valletta. Just 7 minutes it takes. It's a great option. And meet the team. This is myself, Mrs. Maria, Mrs. Camila, and please follow us on social media, AM Malta, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can follow us everywhere. So thank you for listening to me for this presentation. I am here now, and I'm ready to give you an answer for all the questions.
Okay, Mr. İlker Yıldız, thank you very much for this brief and lovely presentation. And now we are passing to the question part. I will forward all questions of our students via the chat part you can see right now. And dear students, if you have any question or concern regarding the American University of Malta or Malta City, please do not hesitate to contact, and please feel free to type your question via YouTube chat part. And we are still here to answer your questions. Mr. İlker, speech is yours. And when I will see the question more, then I will let you know via the chat part.
Okay, for the first question, how can I get a visa if I'm a citizen in Pakistan? This is the first question, right? I'm reading correctly.
Yes,
well,
yes,
this is a good question. We have, by the way, I didn't mention one thing. We created a cricket club in Malta, or American University of Malta Cricket Club is playing Maltese National League now, and our captain is Pakistani actually. All of the players are students, some of them MBA students, some of them undergraduate students, India, Pakistan, Nepal. We have Maltese players as well. So, of course, right now there is no embassy in Pakistan. Student needs to go to the nearest embassy after we ask the central visa unit. Generally, those area, central visa unit, how can I say, suggested to go to India and some of the other countries that they have the visa embassy. But the problem is that I'm saying the problem, but it might not be a problem. The deposit payment issue. For the countries, Malta doesn't have embassy in that country. We are requiring 12,000 euro deposit, which means that almost 3 years you are paying your tuition fee, activity fee, housing. And when you pay this, we receive this, we are giving you the acceptance letter. And it's become easy to get a visa. Unfortunately, you can ask us, are you doing this for the other countries? No, but if Malta doesn't have the embassy in that country, we are facing those kind of problems. But in any case, we have Pakistani students, we have Afghani students. So in the end of the story, of course, you can get the visa. Number two, I would like to study. I'm from Afghanistan. I would like to study in engineering. What is the admission period? Well, online application. When you go to, also you can contact to Mr. Hassan and his colleagues. They can help you about the admission period. But if I explain directly from the university perspective, you need to go to aum.apply.aum.edu.mt, and you can just fill up the form. It's a basic form, like opening as a Facebook account or any social media account. It's so easy. It's a so friendly user. And then you are uploading your documents and you are waiting a response from our side. When we are sending you offer letter, you will see the cost of expenses of all the university thing, and then you will pay your deposit payment in order to reserve your place, and we will give you the acceptance letter to use on embassy. This is the period actually. In COVID-19, how can I get a visa if not a chance to study online? This is a perfect question. Thank you for this question. I don't know who asked this, but well, yes, COVID-19. Inshallah, hopefully we will pass this period. But of course, we affected that. Even for the fall semester, we already started. 24th of August, we started the fall semester. Of course, there come late intakes in October. Still, students are trying to come. Some of the countries are started to operate the visa issues, at least for student visa. For example, Jordan. And if you have a student visa, you can use the airport. If you don't, the airport is closed for you. In that period, we offer the students start online one semester. After this visa process becoming smoothly and properly, come to Malta and continue your education on campus, face-to-face education. This is the first offer, and some of the students actually started like that. Some of the students, how can I say, one of them is in India now, one of them is in Jordan, one of them is in Turkey, Romania. This is interesting. For example, that student, she could come to Malta because of European Union. She doesn't need visa, but psychologically, she doesn't need to. She was not ready to come on this period, COVID-19. And she said to us, I will start to study online. And we say, okay, you can come in January on campus education. But if your question is finishing your degree, online degree, 4 years, most probably we will offer this on January. Not now, because this is something different. Because right now we are doing this on purpose to plan to make all the students will come on Malta, but they will start online for the short period. But as I said, you can start online with your application. Do you have any scholarships? Yes, we do. As I said, these prices are already scholarship prices, discounted scholarship prices, but also we have plus scholarship. For example, if you have more than 90 points TOEFL or more than 7.0 IELTS, you will be able to get 10% scholarship. Plus, at the same time, if your GPA out of 4, out of 100, let's say more than 90, out of 4 more than 3.5, if you have 3 A-level subject A, you also get 10% more scholarship. Totally, you may have 20% scholarship. When you start to study, if you are in the dean list, you can get 75% scholarship after you're studying. Also, we have a excellency scholarship excellency committee. Some of the students, as I said, they may be sports, football player, cricket player, esports player. They may be how can I say, intelligent student. Maybe his GPA or her GPA is not good, but he's writing article, he's writing books, he's doing something social aids. They can get scholarship up to 100%. Does Malta University have medical faculty? As an American University of Malta, we don't have medical faculty. Number 6, I'm employed at the Mari Foundation in Senegal. Is it possible to me study online? Yes, it is possible, but how can I say? As you know, all the departments are English in our university. If student doesn't have TOEFL or IELTS, if they need an English education, prep school first. Right now we don't offer this option properly because we don't 100% believe the language can be increased on online education in nowadays. If you have a possibility, you can go some of the language courses and get that level, because we like to make face-to-face on-face education in language part, not on the other part. But it may change because right now we also have leadership meetings regarding the language schools and prep schools. On the other hand, if this question came from Senegal, if student has a TOEFL or IELTS, this is not a big problem. They can start and study online. Number 7, procedure for admission and what about scholarship and how to apply. I already answered this question. So how you're going to choose the students? This is good. Of course, we have admission policy and criteria. Even our website, everything is transparent. But generally, I can say that if your high school grades more than 60%, you're eligible to start to American University of Malta. Because important thing, we believe that everybody needs a chance in those years. Because when you're a teenager, when you're young, you cannot think that my grades should be perfect. This kind of thoughts, and maybe Mr. Hassan also support my idea. This kind of things after in the university you are getting growth and thinking this kind of things. That's why you can start if you're more than 60%. But while you're studying, you need to work harder, study harder.
Mr. Rilke, if the student has a license for cricket, are you offering a special scholarship for these kind of students?
Yes, we are offering. Of course, there is a two part of things. Also, the student needs to match our requirements academically as well. This is not only the thing. They may be great players, but if they didn't finish, for example, high school, of course we cannot accept them. But we are offering up to 100% scholarship. What is the way? First of all, they need to apply online as a normal student. But when they upload their documents or when they come through you, we need to receive their portfolio, their playing portfolio, cricket portfolio. And then we can say that, okay, you get 30%, 40%, 60%, 100%, or none.
Yeah, I understand.
We only teach language, or there are other subjects to learn. Some of the courses we offer Maltese language, but this is selective courses. This is not the courses. We will open Italian, Spanish language in the future, most probably after January. But they will be kind of selective courses, not must courses. I would like to ask that if I get graduate from AEM, will be able to use my degree in Turkey. Is there any degree equality? This is a perfect question. Since we are in the European Union, we belong to Bologna process, like Turkey, or diploma. 100%, more than 100% is recognized in Turkey. But if you check the Turkish NCFHE YÖK website, you cannot see our name yet because we didn't apply. We just applied in March because as a Turkish person, I was interested because you don't need to apply. You just think that, okay, European Union, we already recognize. But in order to get the list, you just need to apply. We applied that list. But after that pandemic, COVID-19 came, and that council didn't meet. They are meeting every 3 months. They didn't meet yet, but no problem. You can ask if one university is in European Union, accredited by that country's higher educational council, it is recognized in Turkey as well.
Mr. Ilker, the American University of Malta used the European credit system for the grades, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's the same.
We are using American credit system, but also have the how can I say, equivalence with the American European credit system.
I understand. Okay.
What about for scholarship? How to get it? Also, I answered this question. Number 13, how many students you get yearly from international students? Well, around, as I said, 2017, the first student came, end of 2017, almost 2 years old, this university. And right now we have 150 students. We don't have many because of the being young and being offering the, how can I say, well, we will have more students, but I cannot answer this question from a yearly basis because we have 4 or 5 intakes. Students are coming, exchange students are coming, international students. All the students are international for us because Maltese. We don't have much Maltese students because Maltese students can study free on the public university. We are sooner or later somehow private university. That is why. I can answer this question like that. Is there any exam that we can get discount fees? Let me check. Is there any discount fees? Yes, IELTS, TOEFL, or SAT. By the way, SAT. If you have a good SAT score, also we can review and examine and decide your rate of scholarship you can get or not. We don't have those kind of Afghan Turk. We don't have country-based scholarship. This is academic excellence scholarship. We have. I can say one thing. I'm saying this, but we have embassy scholarship. Palestinian embassy is giving, not from us. Palestinian student can get. Professions that we can choose in. Yes, I can remind that question. We have business administration, business and finance, accounting, game development, graphic design and animation, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, industrial engineering, electrical and communication engineering, mechanical engineering. I think I duplicate myself. Is there any one program online because I don't need to move from my country? Yes, right now we don't have this option per 100%. Right now we offer online, but actually we don't offer online. We offer face-to-face education on campus program because of COVID. If you cannot come, we are saying that since till January, till 1 year, one semester, you can study online. This is not online degree. Sooner or later, you need to come to Malta right now. But in January, if you can wait 3 or 4 months, if you're not hurry up, if you don't have a hurry, January, you will see that we will have an online programs. We are working on collaboration between Marif Foundation and Marif schools. Not as certain, but I would like to give a surprise. We are working on that kind of special scholarship with the Marif schools, but it's not certain yet. We are still discussing with the leadership. It won't be so remarkable rate maybe, but we would like to give you some scholarship because of the two foundations, to Marif Foundation and American University of Malta collaboration. Number 20. Hello, I would like to know to modalities to benefit from scholarship. I think, explained this. Sports faculty we don't have faculty like sports, but we have sports scholarship, as I mentioned before. Number 21, it's finished, Mr. Hassan.
Thank you very much. I think we reached the end of our section, and I would like to thank you, Mr. İlker, for your attendance and the great presentation. And I hope you will receive more international students in the future from International Marif Agency as well. And if you have some ads, then we are ready. I mean, if you take final words.
I appreciate that to invite me in the nice event. I'm happy to be here with you. Also, we used to work together for many years, and we know students always want to find a way to get the best education, the best families as well.
And that's why we are here to guide them.
Yeah, that's why you are doing great job and great, how can I say, you have good responsibility on this actually. You are guiding them for the best option, for the best student. And I'm sure that we are one of the best option for the students to meet with them. If you have any questions, if you have any problems, let's say, you can always send us a message from him at the same time, Marif.
There are two more students asked questions. Number one is there any Malta embassy in Afghanistan? And if not, how he can or she can apply?
There is no embassy in Afghanistan. By the way, some of the embassies, there is no embassy, but sometimes there are some authorities there. But for visa purposes, there is no embassy in Malta, Afghanistan. In that case, as I said previously, we are asking CVU, Central Visa Unit in Malta. We are writing the student name, passport name, the country, and they are saying that they are checking the availability of the other countries' embassies, and they are saying that, okay, this student, 1 month later or 2 weeks later, this embassy, this is the appointment date or something like that.
There is also another question. Is can we get some fine arts courses like singing beside the university?
Mr. Hassan knows me, and he will surprise you this event, this news. I will be the teacher and for the next semester for the singing courses, because I'm a musician as well in my personal life. Yes, we are giving the general courses, general education courses, selective courses. We will have singing, we will have how to play piano, guitar, dance, at the same time painting, At the same time, coding, if you want to write coding, for example, for the computer, it will be also on our curriculum as a selective courses.
Thank you very much, Mr. İlker. And more than 100 students watched us now on live. And in the future, not to this in the future, there are thousands of students will watch this exhibition from our YouTube channels. And thank you very much again. Yeah,
if you don't mind, I just wanted to add some more thing.
Sure, of course.
We are planning to also, with your lovely institution, create a summer camp. We forgot to explain this.
It's really good to remember that.
The summer camp, okay, I'm saying summer, but doesn't have to be in summer because of the weather. In Malta, November is also still summer, like we have sunny weather. The idea will be 14 days program. For the education part, it will be general English education, but from 9 to 12 morning session. After morning session, it will be the daily activities for the museums, for the activities, and we will provide students for accommodation, the meal. It's going to be great, actually, event and the camp. For 14 days, students will see what is Malta, where is Malta, how the life is Malta, how the atmosphere in American University of Malta. And it's a great chance for all Maarif students, Maarif school students. Soon, most probably, we both announce this thing for our students.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. İlker, and I hope we will send more students to American University of Malta for full time, and I believe that we will also organize a summer camp, not maybe in exactly the summer period, but we will organize a group of students. We will visit you at the Malta American University.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have a lovely day.
Thank you very much for your attendance.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Bye-bye.